Americans spend around $365 billion a year for prescription drugs, and the prices here are higher than in many other countries. But Mark Cuban, billionaire investor, says he's got a way to help with a new online pharmacy called costplusdrugs.com, and the company says it can offer lower prices for more than 800 generic drugs. Mark, who is also owner of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks, is here to talk about it. Mark, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
You know, other billionaires do other things with their time.
And money.
And their money.
Why did you want to do this? And then how are you able to do this?
Yes.
Well,
how?
first, I mean, the why is very simple. I mean, we all know people who have had to make decisions between their rent and food and medication, or they've had to ration their medication. And that's just wrong in the United States of America in 2022. And so the why was really easy. And the how, I literally had a doctor, Dr. Alex Oshmayansky, who cold emailed me, and he was building a pharmacy that was able to make rare drugs more cost effectively. And I was like, why limit it to rare drugs? Let's build a company, and rather than working within the traditional system, let's work outside of it and just have complete transparency and sell our drugs at a set markup of cost plus 15%. So that's what we do. If you go to costplusdrugs.com, put in the medication that you take, and you'll see, one, what we pay for it from manufacturers. You'll see our markup of 15%.
Yeah.
We charge a $3 handling fee, and then we charge $5 for shipping. That's it. And when you add that all up...
That sounds too simple. It almost sounds too good to be true.
Well,
remember what your mom said? If it's
yeah,
too good
that
to be
seems
true?
too good to be true.
Yeah.
What's happened is the legacy drug industry, it's worked for them, right? So why change it?
Yeah.
And typically when someone starts a company to try to disrupt drug pricing, they try to work within the existing system because that's where the money is.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm blessed financially, so I was able to work with Alex and say, look, let's go after generics first. Let's be completely transparent so people can trust us.
Yeah.
And let's sell drugs. And it's just blown up. It's insane the way we've changed people's lives.
And it's shaking up the industry.
For sure.
All the while, you said you don't spend money on marketing. This is word of mouth. People that are actually saying this is helping my life.
Without question.
And unfortunately, there's more and more people who are looking to save money anywhere in their life because so much else in their life is going up in price.
Without question.
So without question, I mean, do you think at this point we're headed for a recession and more trouble?
You know what? I can only control what I can control, right?
Yeah.
Our mission at Cost Plus Drugs is to be the low-cost provider for every medication on the planet.
Yeah.
Right? And so right now we're at 800-plus generics, but we'll be adding branded medications as well. So we're talking to all the biggest companies, and our biggest challenge is just getting them to sell to us. But once we get there, we really think we can disrupt and turn the whole pharmaceutical industry upside down.
But so this guy just sends you a cold email. You don't know him. Did
Never
you believe it when you read it? Did you think, I want to get into this, or did you... You did.
I mean, because why not follow up, right? So,
was
and
it
as
your Shark Tank instinct kicking in? You know,
100%, right?
Yeah,
100%. But you know, Dr. Oshmayansky is a radiologist. He has a PhD in mathematics. He does scientific research, and just for fun, he went to law school for a year. You know, he's kind of a smart guy, and so that came through very quickly. And he did the work, right? And that's the key. And so, you know, he's the CEO and runs the minute by minute, day by day, and I deal with strategic and marketing and finances. And you know, we're growing so quickly. We're already past our 2-year expectations, and we've only been shipping for 5 months.
You have...
I'm so fascinated by you, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, we all are.
Honestly.
You know, and a lot of people admire you because you have found success.
Yep.
You are wealthy. But the question I have, when did you feel like you needed to make more of an impact on the world that you live in? Because like Tony opened up with, multimillionaires, billionaires, they spend their time, spend their money doing things that are very self-serving.
Right.
Why do you feel like you want to serve?
Look, I'm the luckiest guy in the world, you know, and to be able to find something that can change people's lives for the better, why wouldn't I? My next dollar is not going to change my life one way or the other. You know, it's not going to make a difference for my children or their children or their children. But if, you know, when you meet people, or having experienced it myself when I didn't have any money, like if you look at my fingers and you can see I couldn't afford a doctor, right? I can tell you other stories. But to be able to create medication, be able to make medicine affordable, that's a game changer.
Do you ever think about politics, Mark? Only because you've talked about the Biden administration that you said has absolutely zero charisma.
Yeah.
You've said that. You're somebody that nobody can question the charisma you have. And I know it takes more than charisma, but do you ever think about politics?
I mean, like everybody in this country right now, you think about it and you wonder, could I do a better job or any number of 1,000 people do a better job? But the underlying problem isn't whether it's me, it's really the duopoly that we have, right? The fact, do we really think that the Republican and Democratic parties present the best candidates? And the answer is no. Right? And are there better ways?
On both sides.
On both sides, right. And so I'm a big fan of ranked choice voting because I think it opens up the candidate pool significantly.
I love ranked choice.
Yeah. I mean, we can go talk for days about that kind of stuff, but I think, all the things that we talk about, whether it's abortion, whether it's gun control, that's just about power dynamics. And I think to change those power dynamics, you have to work outside the system. And that's why cost plus drugs, see how I got it right back there? That's how costplusdrugs.com.
We'll say it for you, costplusdrugs.com.
Real quick, before we go, in one word, cryptocurrency.
I'm still bullish.
Bullish. Mark Cuban, we'll be right back. Thank you very much.